the disciples gathered in Jerusalem for the Feast of Weeks or Shavuot. This important feast commemorated when Moses received the law on Mount Sinai. As the disciples celebrated with tens of thousands of other Jews from around the world, the Holy Spirit came down upon the disciples as flames of fire. Today, this is known as the Day of Pentecost. As we better understand the historical background of the feasts, we can gain greater insights into the importance of Pentecost and our own worship of the Lord. The Feast of Weeks was the second of the three major Jewish feasts of Passover, Feast of Weeks, and the Feast of Tabernacles. Each of these feasts were interconnected and designed to help ancient Israel remember their exodus from Egypt and ultimately teach them of true deliverance through the Messiah. These three feasts were also connected with the spring, summer, and fall harvests. To better understand Pentecost, it will be helpful to first understand the story and timing of the Exodus. For hundreds of years, Israel was in bondage in Egypt. The Lord sent Moses to free his people from slavery by sending plagues down upon the land. As part of the last plague, Israel was commanded to kill a lamb and place the blood on the doorposts. This was to be a token for the destroying angel to spare or pass over the firstborn of that home. With this significant event of the Passover, Israel crossed through the Red Sea and began their journey to the Promised Land. As God's chosen people, Israel had been promised that they would receive many blessings, including the Promised Land. With these blessings also came great responsibilities. The Lord expected Israel to follow His commandments and to bless the nations of the earth. As Israel traveled for the next several weeks after leaving Egypt, they again were shown many miracles from the Lord, including being fed by manna in the wilderness and receiving water from a rock that Moses had struck. These miracles were to help prepare Israel to become the Lord's people by showing them the power and majesty of their God.